gasser because this is what we did back in the 60s, and that, with everything going on like it is, that just kind of looked like more fun than what we've been having here in the last bunch of years. So found an old rusty four-door and saw a bunch of pieces and decided we could make an old AA gas car like we used to run back in the 60s. This is an old rusty four-door that I found sitting in a field, and I just looked at it too many times and thought, man, I could make something out of that. So I brought it in the garage and sawed the roof off and sawed the doors off it, and basically kind of taped it all back together, rolled it out in the yard, put a set of slicks under it, and thought, well, I could do something with this. So I just started building it. About 18 months later, it's a whole lot easier to do this stuff. Costs a lot less money, only go maybe 6 times a year, 8 times a year, so it's just maybe kind of a hiding spot for the old guys that go still have some
gas
fun.
in the tank.
Oh yeah, well we got mostly alcohol in this deal now, but
I'm talking about in your personal tank.
Oh yeah, well I guess I do, you know. I mean, my wife says this is when I really get up and get going, when it's time to go racing, so maybe I do. It looks like I still do have some gas in my tank, especially when it's time to go racing and, you know, and race these cars and work on the cars. I just still enjoy that. Every time I get together with George Montgomery and the old guys that I used to race with, that's what they just keep asking me. They'll go, Jim, that's really like the AA gas car. Them Pro Mod cars are like a double. Yeah, George, they really are, because they actually really are. It was the fastest door slammer back then, and you know, they had blower motors in them, and they really are a lot of similarities. You know, you just got to calm everything back down. Actually, I mean, that was the second time around, because in the 60s I ran with George and KS and Stones and Cook, and that was a bunch of fun, because you were building your own stuff, and that's kind of how Pro Mod started out, as you know. And that was, you know, that was a lot of fun, building your own chassis and cars and innovating, you know, and that kind of all went away, and then this was a kind of a spot to bring it back, and this is a lot of fun like we had back then.
You want to challenge your old buddy Scotty Cannon to come out with a gas? All right, do it to me. Say, I'm calling you out, Scotty Cannon. Got to get you a gas and come out here.
Scotty, you need to do this. I can't tell you enough times. When I build this car and when I go to the races, and especially when I hear about Greer Dragway, I just keep thinking maybe Scotty could be there with one of these. And to me, that would be, to go out and run races with us and run with Scotty and them guys again, that would just be the ultimate. It would be more than I could wish for.